silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On November 10th, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant, the complainant's son, and the defendant's friend had broken a window to get inside the night before. The complainant stated that she woke the defendant up and told him his friend had to leave. The complainant stated that she questioned the defendant about her missing prescribed oxycodone, and the defendant became irate, and the defendant struck the complainant with an open left palm across the right side of her face, causing pain. The defendant began to destroy the residence, grabbed a kitchen knife, placed it to his own throat, and fled as the complainant was on the phone with dispatch.
All right. Mr. Westbrook, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. You're not to use alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. If I find that you're using, I will put you in custody. If you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, Mr. Westbrook, you better tackle it, because if you don't, I'm going to do it for you. And I promise you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's now, 12:10. All my lawyers are gone and I need to get the results back, but it's not going to be. So we need to roll this case to either, tomorrow, Friday, come back and we can finish what we're doing. Now it's just too late for us to get the results and finish everything up. I'll let you pick whatever day you want to come back, but we have to come back and finish.
Sir,
How old are you?
I'm 19, sir.
What do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm just working at a fast food place, trying to get back into college.
Who do you live with?
My mother, well, that's who I was staying with.
I don't want to talk about the case. I only want to know what you're doing in life and see.
I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to go to college. I'm at trade school to become a welder.
That would be fantastic. I tell you what, there's no better way to make a killing than getting a trade like that. It's a great idea,
Sure.
right? Unless you want to go the school route, either way, but you got to do something, because now is the time that you build your life, not at 46, at 48 to try to say, well, you know what, I'm going to go to college now. Most people have their careers by then.
Sure.
All right. So, we're going to send you for a test now. We'll have you come back and then, we don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know the complaining witness? Have you guys reached out to this person?
No, Your Honor.
What is the relation?
The relationship, the defendant's her son. That's the mother, Your Honor. The complainant.
So the complaining witness in this case is mom.
Mom. Yes, Your Honor.
I want you to understand something, Mr. Westbrook, that I'm issuing a protective order and your mom is now labeled as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. What you need to understand is what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. It's how she perceives. So if I go like this, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is. And it can land you back into jail if you threaten or harass your mother. Do you understand? Is she here now? I want to send her right now. So what we'll do is, guys, this is Westbrook. We've got mom as a CW. Yeah, or I guess let me give you the cost number. You're right. I'm sorry. It's 253-8133. My concern is that when we have these cases and no one has spoken to the complaining witness, I order no contact. How are we going to do that here?
Let me see. 5. I can step out and try to contact her.
Yeah, do you mind? Let's see if we
No, I don't
can,
mind.
please. All right, so let me impart to you one more thing, Mr. Westbrook. You got out of jail because we gave you a free bond. When we revoke bonds, we normally set them in around 5, maybe 10,000, maybe 15, depending on what happened. If you don't have anyone to pony up that kind of money, you will be stuck in custody until these cases are over with. So when you're out there in the free world, think before you act, think before you speak, because it may be very well. Do you understand me?
Your Honor.
Okay. What did you want to say? I don't want to talk about the case.
I'm not. I was requesting, is it okay if I check myself into the mental hospital? It's not involved the case, but that's where I was supposed to go. My mother had called my shrink, and she told my mother to call the police to take me to the Cypress Creek Hospital. And they told me they were taking me there.
How did you get here today? Your mom didn't take you? How'd you get here?
My friend took me. And because I was gonna sign myself into the mental hospital, I
Someone now, please.
called up here and they told me, well, that you shouldn't do.
Let's do this. Let's do this because I don't want you to say too much, because you never know what you're going to say that's going to end up hurting you. I do, above all else, want to get a test today because I want to know what, if anything, is in your system.
Yes, Your Honor.
I want to do that. If you fail to go test, if you fail to, I'm going to revoke your bond. I want you to know that. I just want to know what's in your system. And no more dope. It could be very well affecting your life in more ways than you know. When you take, do you take medication prescribed by a doctor?
And that's what we're working on.
Okay. You got to find something if that's what they prescribe. You got to also have to understand that it may take a while to find something for you to get used to that. When you start taking these psychotropic medications, you may take one and there's a side effect that doesn't agree with you. So you move on to the next one. It may take a couple days, but you got to just wait, find the one that agrees with you, but give it time and be patient because it affects everyone in different ways. So if you find that you're agitated, that you find yourself angry, just time out, relax. It's never the end of the world. Anything can always be resolved with time, love, care. So just take that.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to appoint your lawyer. I'm going to see if we can get you one here real quick. Okay. Jillian, this is Mr. Westbrook. We're going to have him just sign conditions. We'll send him for a test now. They're reaching out to mom. Mom's a complaining witness. He's thinking about checking into a hospital. If you feel that that's something that you like to do, great. That's a good thing.
Just want to get help.
It's anytime you try to help yourself like that, that's great. And I'm proud of you for doing it because not many people realize that, hey, I may need this kind of help. And we're support you. Anything you need, we're there to help. I can't give you a ride, but do you have a ride here now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess bear with me a second. Just take a seat for me. I just want to wait to see if she was able to get in contact with your mom. Once we do, I'll bring you back up. We can talk. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. And good job for coming, huh?
Would you like him to return to address results?
We're not going to return. We'll send him off another day or two. Yeah. Jillian, you ready? Okay, tell me.
So I just spoke to the complaining.
You got a hold of her?
Yes, I got a hold
Yay.
of her. She's his mother. She was extremely distraught on the phone. She said that the defendant is mentally disabled. He has a lot of conditions and he has these episodes. I didn't get quite a great understanding of what episodes is, but she had called his therapist or his psychiatrist and the shrink instructed the complaining witness to get him transported to Cypress Creek Hospital
Okay,
because he was making harm, like threats of harm to himself. And so this complainant called the police in order to try to get their help in transporting him to the hospital because she couldn't get a handle of it. So she says it was never an assault in progress call and not one that she intended to make. She said when the police asked if the defendant was hurting her, she said no. So she is very distraught as to why this was filed.
did an assault occur?
She says that when he's having episodes, he flares his arms around and sometimes it could strike her, but it's not like intentional, is what she said. And she said she's not afraid of her son. She is upset that this happened when they were supposed to help him. She was just very distraught, Judge. And I don't
It
have
really
any.
makes me mad how people ask for help and then, instead of taking someone or helping someone into a facility, they just arrest because it's easier to arrest.
We've
It's
literally
so
set up a system now to where it's just as easy to not arrest them and they
the
still
hell
arrest
is
them.
what I don't understand people.
I can
mean,
see if they didn't take them to Cypress Creek, they took them to wherever the designated location is, but there's a whole, it's just as simple now to take them where they need to go.
No, I agree, Judge. I
we
don't
need
know.
to start holding people accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very distraught and she
So,
said that he's on the way to.
Did an assault occur?
She says no. She said no assault occurred.
Is there evidence that an assault occurred?
Judge, this was just.
Right? Because we know a lot of people recant, but do you have any evidence that one occurred?
I don't have anything right now, Judge. It was only filed 3 days ago. It wasn't even set for arraignment until, it was set, yeah. It's not even set until the 18th for arraignment, so I really don't have anything besides the offense report right now. So I can't look at body cam and see if she made any statements on scene. All I have is this read.
Will you read to me the DIMS again, I guess?
You want me to read the DIMS, Judge?
Yeah, or
Yes.
whatever you got to detail.
I have the case jacket.
Do it,
Okay.
please.
On November 10th of 2024, officers were dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas. Upon contact with the complainant stated that the defendant, her son, and the defendant's friend had broken a window to get inside the night before. The complainant stated she woke defendant up and told him his friend had to leave. The complainant stated that she questioned the defendant about her missing prescribed oxycodone, and the defendant became irate, and the defendant struck the complainant with an open left palm across the right side of her face, causing
Okay,
pain.
all right. So mom says that this happened?
This is, yeah, according to the DIMS, but she told me something completely different on the phone.
Michael, what do you think?
She's recanted, yes.
Is this a bond? Are you approaching on bond condition?
No,
No,
Okay,
PC?
just on PC.
PC. Ultimately, what's happening is she called the police in an effort to get mental health help. But what ended up happening is they just took him to jail. Now, she allegedly does say that assaultive behavior did occur, but now she's saying something completely different. What's right?
Yeah, Judge, I mean, what they do this all the time. They say what actually happened to the police, and then they'll recant the second someone goes to jail. They want them out of the house to be safe because they're in danger at the time. And then when they realize the person actually went to jail and is being held accountable, they call us and tell us, well, nothing happened. I think at this point.
I mean, I know
it takes
that.
some time to watch the body cam and listen to the 911, but I think what she said at the scene is what we need to go off of based on PC. And what she's saying to us in the RIP call, we need to evaluate the case at that point. But what's in the offense report, what she told police at the scene, should judge how we evaluate PC for now.
and I was gonna say, I would disagree. It's not your run of the mill recanting, because the first phone call that was made was to his psychiatrist. And his psychiatrist says, call the police so they can transfer him to the mental health hospital. And so that's what she did based on the advice of his doctor. And so
That's according to what she told me, Judge, that she called the shrink well, she called the person a shrink, so I don't know if it was a therapist or a psychiatrist, which is why I'm saying shrink. She told me that she called them first, but again, that's going off of her word, and if she's recanting now, I don't know how much.
I think that for now, I'm gonna find it, okay? But I guess,
Judge, in lieu of any drug testing right now, I mean, he can go today, but as far as like resetting him for tomorrow or Friday, he is
come up,
supposed to
Mr. Westbrook.
he is supposed to be checking in today, as was the plan last week. Is that okay with the court? I'll get the proof that he's checked in. They've got a bed ready for him, and he's supposed to be going in today to the hospital.
I'd like to test you real quick because I just want to know what's in your system. Will you go to the hospital afterwards? I think it may be a good idea, you know? Your life is valuable. You have only one. When you take a catastrophic move where it's you harm, it's something, it's not like Target, you can return it. You can't, there's some things that you just can't come back from. If you have patience, then anything can be achieved. So don't make rash decisions. Take time, take care. We're here to help you as well. I want to help you. The goal for us is to have you leave better than you came. And if you give us time and be patient, we can help you with that. I have all kinds of resources, have all kinds of things at our disposal to help you. All you have to do are two things: come back and stay in touch with Jillian. She's great. She will help you with whatever you need. She has a direct line to me that she can always call me. If you need anything, we have resources to help you out, but you got to stay in touch with us. And I think that that's a good call. If you make it down there, let me test you real quick. I'm not going to have you come back. Just go directly there to the Cypress place right after. As long as we know that you're there, I'm not going to revoke your bond. We will let you just take time that you need to go do what you need to do. But I got to know that you're there.
Sure.
If I don't know that you're there and I think you're out monkey business and not doing what you're supposed to be doing, I'll issue a warrant. I don't want to have to do that. So just please stay in contact with us. Do what you say you're going to do, and good things are going to happen. I promise.
Sure.
You can always get a hold of us. If you ever need anything, just come back here as well. We're always willing to help you with whatever you need. Do you have any questions? Okay. Let's set it off a week. I don't want to do a long one just to make sure that we stay kind of close with Mr. Westbrook. You know, she'll give you her number so that you can always get a hold of her. Okay. All right. But we'll also take care of costs. You won't have to pay for anything. So don't worry about the money. All you got to do is show up and stay in touch with Jillian.
Sure.
All right.
So, quick question. When I do get out of the hospital, just let her know that I am getting out of the hospital, correct?
So what happens is usually.
This hearing demonstrates that courtroom decisions are rarely as simple as they first appear. Across several defendants, the judge consistently emphasizes accountability, compliance with bond conditions, and the importance of thinking about consequences before making decisions. In the final case, the court also recognizes that legal proceedings and mental health concerns can exist at the same time. Rather than rushing toward harsher sanctions, the judge allows the defendant an opportunity to seek treatment while requiring continued communication with the court and compliance with testing in future hearings. The message throughout these proceedings is clear. Responsibility, honesty, and following court orders can significantly influence how a case moves forward. Every decision carries consequences, but the court also leaves room for individuals who demonstrate a genuine effort to improve.
I am so upset with you. I am so right upset with you where right you now. Think you where can you do think whatever you can do want to do, whatever you have to do. Open DWIs. When you have told you there was absolutely, I told you there was no absolutely tolerance. No, here you go tolerance, and here you go. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Don't work like that, Mr. LaBomba. Don't work like that, Mr. LaBomba. You have things that you need to do. You have things you need to do for permission. You need to ask for permission. We don't know where you are. We don't know where you're doing. We don't know what you're doing. You just take want to do, and it's been like this since the beginning. And it's been like this since the beginning. We have not gotten your enough. attention
I
enough.
I sent an email to my probation officer to my
You don't
probation officer
have a
to ask-
probation officer. You don't have a
You
probation
have
officer.
bond
You
conditions
have that you are supposed to live up to, that you are supposed to live up to, not
I'm sorry.
Not-
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
you
well and
know
good
what
well
you can
and good
and cannot,
what you
can
and
you
cannot
have two
do.
open
You have
DWIs, two open DWIs. And I don't want you out at night. Want you, and you are still at night doing, and you are still doing whatever you want to.
I'm not.
Goes with you.
I'm not.
No, goes with
I'm
you.
not.
You are.
I'm not.
You are.
Again, I'm not. I asked for permission. I'm not. I'm sorry. Permission. I swear to
They
God,
don't
I'm not.
have
I swear
authority.
to
They
God,
don't
I'm not.
have
I
authority to
didn't
give you
know.
permission to
I
do
didn't know. I
anything.
didn't know.
Then
I
you
didn't
call
know.
your lawyer. Then you call your lawyer, but you don't do things after the fact. You don't do things after the fact. You violate
permission
and then
before I went to the meeting.
before
I went to the meeting. I did.
I
She
swear
didn't
to God,
respond
I
to me
did.
till after
And
the
she didn't
meeting. And I
respond to
told
me
her
till
if I
after the
know,
meeting.
I
You
would
were
have told her if I
to the
know, I
wrong
would.
talking person, to the
Mr.
wrong
Labumba. Didn't know.
person, Mr. Labumba.
Didn't
You
know.
knew that this was strict compliance with strict open DWI. With two open DWI.
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry, Judge.
What's with you? What's with you?
Oh my God.
Mr. Butte will talk. Mr. Butte will talk. Don't go far. How do we reach the person who does whatever they want to do? You know, therein lies the question, you know? You got your first DWI. We told you, look, this is how you act. This is what you do. Going so much as to tell you that, you know, every day someone dies from a DWI in our great county. Every flipping day. Let you out. Just no, pick up another DWI. Now we have to micromanage your life, right? Because you scare me a lot more. All I'm asking you to do is I don't want you to consume alcohol. I don't want you to drive, and I don't want you to go out in the middle of the night. I'll give you these conditions for a reason, not for shites and giggles. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And now, so how do we go forward?
I can promise you, I was not gonna go to the meeting if I had gotten a response back before the meeting.
You've already promised me 2 times before.
This one, when I got the email back the day after I'd already gone, I told her if she had emailed me back before the meeting, I was not gonna go because I'm not playing around with this.
But did you email the day before your meeting?
I did. Yeah, I did.
That is about as it just. These people are busy, and you work, and you're sending email to county employees. Do you really think someone is going to email you within a couple hours to the next day to respond to you? Do you really think that if you were to reach out to anyone here, they're going to respond to you in a timely fashion? You have to consider how many thousands upon thousands of emails people here get a day. Victoria, how many emails do you get a day?
At least 100. No joke.
You're emailing pretrial services where they have about 2,000 to 4,000 people that they manage. Well, I mean, probably again, 2 on a daily basis, where they're hundreds upon hundreds. So for you to think that they're actually respond to you, I don't believe you. I think that what you did was that, you know what, I'm going to send an email just so that I CYA and I'm going to go do what I want to do. That's basically what I think.
No, I don't. I'm not messing. I'm not playing with this. I am not playing around with this. I'm taking it very serious, sir. Very serious. I'm very.
There is no act and ask for forgiveness later. We don't subscribe by that theory. We don't. There's no acting like a little child begging for forgiveness later. Okay, Dad, I'm sorry. You know, I won't. That's what my child does. My child will do stuff. Come on, bud, don't do it. Dad, I did it again. Oh, come on, I told you. When people do that to me, your sorry goes in this ear and it goes that out that ear, because I know you will continue to act the way you want to act. I don't know, Will. I'm just,
He showed me proof of the meeting. He is trying to get another job, so he could work from home because he can't drive anymore. He was 48 minutes late. And in the email, I guess he thought he would get an email response within 24 hours or so. He emailed that morning. The meeting wasn't until late that night, the next day. So when I spoke with him,
I mean, I understand that it's not the most egregious error. I understand that. I get it. But a condition is a condition. And the problem is that if we let you go, what does that tell you?
I know how serious this is. I know. That's why I tried to contact.
The last thing that I want to do is be an enabler. The last thing I want to do is act in a way where it tells you that it's okay for you to do what you're doing without consequence. Because one of the biggest things that I like to teach here, because, in a way, I think of myself like a father to everyone. I like to teach, right? And I want everybody, no matter who they are, no matter what color they are, no matter what they're doing in their life, I want them to leave better. And I want to impart that you have to always think of consequence. Because 90% of the people that come here have no self-control and react without thinking of consequence. And it's a shame, because if you did, we would have such a harmonious life. I mean, we wouldn't have the death and destruction we have on our roads. We wouldn't have the killing that happens here on a daily basis. What does he have on his ankle now?
I guess from
You
what
have a scram and a GPS monitor?
Yes, Judge. Like I said, Judge, I speak with him often. He has been taking this really seriously. He calls and asks questions all the time. He just didn't call me and ask me about this one. He thought someone else was taking care of that and he just made a bad mistake.
Don't do it again. If you need help, I'm willing to help you, Mr. Lubumba. I routinely give people here more time if they need it. I really do. And all I want you to do is think. That's all I want. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we regret. Crap, my mouth gets me into so much trouble you cannot even believe. I will continue your supervision. Just please don't, okay? If you ever need anything else, just come back, let us know. We can help you. If you need more time for work or whatever, don't ask for forgiveness after the fact. Just come back here first. Contrary to popular belief, we're not that bad, really. All we want is our public to be safe, and if I know that I can count on you to help me with my public, then I'm more inclined to go with you on what you need. All right? Please don't again. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Summary complete on that one?
On Labumba? Let me check.
Vital, you're charged with racing on the highway. 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. You're facing 9 months 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. What is this? You're 9 month deferred. Do you know what this is?
Like,
What is this?
on like a probation.
What is a deferred? You have to understand that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. You have to understand that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. Put you in custody. Failed to looking at the side of 180 days. We will issue arrest. Put you in custody. Not only that, you need to also understand this is your second racing case now.
Yes, sir.
It's just a matter of time. You need to also understand this is your second racing case now. Dangerous. It's just a matter of time that you pick up another one car from you. Do something dangerous. I can't tell you how many cars I've had in here where they've taken that car from you. $50,000 car. I can't tell you how many cars I've had in here where they've taken it. Do you understand? $50,000 car. Seized, gone. For giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine. Giving up the right to a trial, a citizen, right to compel witnesses to immigration consequence. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. There are possible immigration consequences. You can give up the right to excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Federal law. You are stuck with this until you complete it. You give up the right unless it gets revoked. Appeal. So once you accept this agreement, to be able to successfully complete this thing, you must be thinking for a change. A driver to be able to successfully complete this thing, you must be thinking for a change. Alcohol, a driver safety course, random urinalysis, drugs, 10 hours, community service, random urinalysis. Mr. Vital, how old are you, sir? 10 hours. What do you do for community service? Mr. Vital, how old are you, sir? You teach tennis. What do you do for a living? Where do you teach tennis?
Also at Audi International.
You teach tennis. Okay. Where do you teach tennis? What kind of money do you make a month?
Also at Audi International.
Okay. What kind of money do you make a
I
month?
work outside, so like rain, it's too cold, stuff like that.
And who do you live with?
Obviously, like I work outside. I live with rain. Me and my dad. Too cold. I live with my dad because he's older.
And who do you live with? Okay.
I live. Me and my dad. I live with my dad because he's older.
We're decent. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you have a Texas driver license? Do you have liability insurance? Do you have a Texas driver license? All right. You're going to maintain. Do you have liability insurance? And liability insurance while you're on this probation. All right, you're going to maintain your Texas driver license. You do have it. And liability insurance while you're on this probation. Mr. Vital, we like to reward prove it so that we know I'll make you a deal. If you do well, Mr. Vital, we like to reward people. And so I'll make you a deal. You're nice to everybody. If you do well, I'll take you off. Do everything the time so you can be done with this thing. Most importantly, you're nice to everybody, but do well. I'll take you off in half the time so you can be done with this thing in 4.5 months. Be really kick butt. If you want to race, most of all, places in Houston that you can go to. 59, 610. The tollway. If you want to race, there's places in Houston that you can go to. Irreparable damage, like you run someone over, you kill someone, not the right place. God forbid you do something, you know what I mean? Irreparable damage, like you run someone over, you kill someone, you're not guilty. I will not find you guilty. I'll withhold it for 9 months. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty, you're not proud, man. I will not find you guilty. I'll withhold it for 9 months. Just make us proud, man. You were on bond for a case, and now you've picked up a new case. You've now picked up an unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir. On November 6th, 2024, the officer conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle at 12:11 a.m. after observing it disregard a red light and traveling without headlights or taillights on, as well as discovering the vehicle had expired license plates. Upon contact with the defendant, the officer observed a small plastic baggie containing 0.5 grams of marijuana in plain view of the dashboard of the motor vehicle and within reach of the defendant. The defendant advised he had a weapon under his driver's seat, and a search allowed the officer to recover an unholstered black Glock with a pistol magazine and an unfired round in the chamber.
What is the one thing that I asked you not to do, Mr. Jones?
No file.
And now you've picked up a new case. Sorry, dude. That's it. We will notify your lawyer now. We'll have him come and we'll have you speak to you. Okay? It goes with you. All right.
Judge, I've emailed Connor, who's attached to.
Okay, just don't send him down to Stephen. Let's wait for Connor to get here so we can talk.
Have a seat.
Okay, I am.
Sit back.
I'm injured.
I know, that's why I'm telling you.
We gotta be more gentle, so please. Good morning, Judge Fleischer.
Good morning, Mr. Addison. How are you?
Not too good.
What's going on with you?
I've been assaulted by officers in Harris County Jail. They broke my ribs. They then broke my leg. They for, I think 2 weeks they've been jumping on me, beating on me, not the inmates, the officers. They ain't supposed to assault us like that. I wrote a grievance to Internal Affairs, I think. No, I wrote a grievance on it. Because you're allowed to write grievances when they get out of order. I haven't heard from my grievances yet.
Well, the reason I brought you out is that your lawyer is asking for me to give you a PR bond.
Thank you, Jesus.
Well, I haven't given you one.
I know, but we're gonna do the right. I hope you do the right thing. If not, I'll be all right.
Problem is you never come back. You know you don't come back. We give you a bond every time you pick up a new case. We give you a PR bond, and every time we give you a PR bond, you never, ever come back.
I know why, because they're misdemeanors. They're nothing.
They are.
What do you mean?
They are something.
No, they're small. They ain't
It
felonies.
doesn't have to be 10 years in prison that you're facing for it to mean something.
Well, what's your point, sir, Your Honor?
How can I give you a PR bond if you don't come back?
What makes you think I'm gonna come back now and they beat me up real bad? I'm looking at a major lawsuit. Them people ain't nobody beat me up. They would kill me in there.
But that's besides the point.
Well, why wouldn't I come back then?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. You answer the question. I'm asking you.
I got family out there, sir. I got children out there, sir.
Mr. Addison, just this year alone, you've picked up a trespass, false report, interference, trespass, theft, felony harassment, and now you have a theft and a trespass again.
Who happened to the felony harassment? What happened with it?
Well, I don't know. It was an attempted harassment of a public servant, but that doesn't matter.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Still a felon.
No, I don't care if it's a felony. Anybody know felony about doing the right thing?
The thing is
What?
that you need to stop talking to the judge and me this way.
No,
This
excuse me, ma'am.
man, this man is about to
Your Honor,
give you,
Your Honor.
either give you a PR
Well, whatever.
bond or not.
Well, whatever.
All right.
I ain't supposed to say nothing to the judge.
Why don't you come back?
I will. I ain't got no choice. I'm gonna be locked up for a long, long time, sir.
Every bond I have you here, they're all at 5,003 because you never come back. 1, 2, I mean, even from last year, they're all at like 2,502, 5,000.
Your Honor, excuse me. I got dementia. I have a bipolar schizophrenia. And that's why I don't come back. I'm bipolar, sir. I have dementia. That's why I don't come back. I don't remember court dates.
Here's the other thing. Mr. Addison, I don't want to let you out to the street. If I were to let you out, I want you to go somewhere, a family member's house, mother, father, anyone. But I don't want to let you out on the street because that's setting you up to fail. And I'm not going to do that.
Well, I'm going to a program then. That was the purpose of trying to put me on probation, right? So I'm going to some kind of program. I'm going to a program.
I don't.
Yeah. No, I have a drinking problem, sir.
Who do you have here that's willing to help you?
William Chapman.
Family member.
William Chapman.
Who you have?
William Chapman.
Who is that?
William. My brother.
Will he take you in?
Yes.
If Lori reaches out to him, will Lori say that he'll take you in?
Yes.
You have a number for him?
If you have someone that's willing to take you in.
I will, excuse me, Your Honor. I apologize. Yeah, I mean.
This is where the hearing takes an unexpected turn. Up to this point, the court has been relying on the initial allegations, but now the complainant's account appears to conflict with what officers documented. That creates an important legal question. Should the court rely on the original report for probable cause, or should a new explanation immediately change the judge's approach? At this stage, the judge isn't deciding guilt or innocence. Instead, the focus is whether enough evidence exists for the case to continue while also addressing the defendant's mental health concerns. Notice how the discussion shifts from punishment to public safety, treatment, and careful evaluation. What would you do in this situation? Should the court prioritize the first statements given to police, or give greater weight to the family's later explanation? Let's return to the courtroom and see how the judge balances both concerns before making the next decision.
But I'm not letting.
Man, okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
And now I can wait in jail and see my courtroom, court, we can take this to trial, these cases like that. Or we can sit there and put me on, I don't even want to monitor. I'll try that one. Okay, because I ain't got no reason to run from nothing. I ain't got no reason to hide from anything. I don't even like this lawyer. I don't even want her to represent me, sir. Because she's a terrible lawyer.
Her?
Yes.
She's amazing. What are you talking
She ain't
about?
not for me. She's trying to help y'all give me time.
If she didn't care, she would not have brought you out.
That's
Mr.
not
Addison.
true. She about money, sir. This whole system is the medical system, this system.
I'm not going to disagree with you there, but the bottom line is if you came back, we would let you out.
I know that. So why you think I wouldn't come back? That means I'll be totally free.
I've got 15 cases here that tell me why you don't come back.
Well, no, I'm saying we're dealing with now. We ain't dealing with the past. We're dealing with the here and now, sir.
Look, let me ask you this. Just be nice to Lori. She's trying to help you out.
I don't want her as my lawyer. I want to file. Well, if we're going to do something today, perfect. But we're not. I don't want her as my lawyer. They beat me up in that jail, so damn, they killed me. Okay, no, they almost killed me. The detention officer did. Okay, you see my leg? I was walking when I was in jail. They damn broke my leg. See my head? Not everywhere. They won't even take me to the hospital one time.
There's an easy solution.
What?
Don't pick up any more cases.
What do you mean by that? You're right about that.
Be good.
So you gonna let me go home?
If you got a place to go to, yes.
I do call William Chapman the third.
Try right now, but hold on.
Yeah.
Be nice to Lori.
Okay.
You promise? Okay. Lori, if you can reach out to Mr. Chapman, then we'll see.
He has a number
Okay.
or some more identifying information.
And then we have probably a ton of bonding paperwork here that's probably got it on one of these pages, and I can comb through it with you, you know?
I'll go and look on.
He works for the ambulance department.
We're gonna try to find your brother.
He's my payee, sir. I get a payee. He's my payee, and Social Security, I get Social Security, sir.
We're gonna find it for you, okay?
Amen. Thank you.
Come back.
Yes, sir. Because you remind me of God.
Lift your feet. Just no. Okay. Well, you want to walk? You want to try to walk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll try to walk.
Thank you, sir.
Look, Miss Addison.
You talking to me? Oh, you said good luck.
Nice.
Thank you. I am, sir.
Be nice.
I want to start a ministry under you.
Judge, would you like